Hi, Brother D. Hi, Valparaiso Youth. Thanks for letting me join with you guys and just share a little bit about what's going on, some of the work around the world and here down in Dallas. I've known Brother D for about 20 years now. He was my first youth pastor and my only youth pastor, and great man. I would trust him with as much as I possibly could, and you guys are extremely lucky to have a man like him in your lives. So a little bit about my background in ministry. After becoming a believer, I started going on multiple mission trips. I got involved. I was a college soccer player and went on to play some minor league soccer and professional arena league soccer. So soccer is my tool that I get to use to share the gospel and fulfill the Great Commission. So creating disciples and going out and baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So what are we doing down here to fulfill that? Been able to work with some amazing organizations like Missionary Athletes International, the Chicago Eagles, Ambassador Football, Love Is. And what these organizations do, they all have their own little niche, but they just take the game of soccer and use it to share the gospel with young kids, with the poor, and really just with everybody who needs love, which is all of us, right? So Missionary Athletes International, I had the opportunity to go to Brazil with them, to go around Chicago for a few months and give soccer camps and learn how to minister when I went back to the teams that I was playing on, to my teammates, stuff like washing my teammates' feet, praying over them when they were injured or when they had issues going on in their lives back home that they couldn't handle because we were out playing and training and working and so I had a great experience with them. Was able to work with the organization here in North Dallas called Love Is, which is an organization that goes to refugee kids. North Dallas has one of the largest populations of refugees in the United States. So what they do is they just have a team of 9-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 18-year-olds. And they've put them together and they train twice a week and go out and play games on the weekends and get to share the gospel with them and really just help them be in a little bit more of a safe environment than they're in. Most of them are living in some kind of projects or in a very government-funded living and just in a difficult situation. So it's nice to be able to just go out, some of them pretty guarded, and just put your arms around them and show them some love and be with them. So going from there, I had the opportunity again. I've been staying connected more and more over the past couple of years with an organization called Ambassador Football. One of my friends, Aaron Deloach, who's a youth pastor up in Cleveland and is the director of Ambassador's office in Cleveland, has connected me with them. And so had the opportunity to go to Colombia and be there for a few weeks. It was my first solo mission. And I would completely recommend working towards getting to where you can go on a solo mission or go with a buddy or, go with a partner or your spouse or somebody, but just that opportunity to go where, you're not in a large group and, a little bit more exciting and interesting, I will say. And that's one of my favorite parts of doing missions work, is the excitement and the fun of going straight into a mission and the unknown and the unexpected, and waking up and just 24/7 doing mission work and just sharing the gospel, just that opportunity to just be completely fully immersed in it all day long, from the time you wake up until the time you fall asleep, and then you're dreaming about it on the mission, and it's so much fun. So got the opportunity to go to Colombia with Ambassador Football, and shared the gospel all over the place down there. I was in Santa Marta, and coming back, I was able to use my soccer academy that I have, or that I did have, recently let it go to kind of pursue a couple other things. Had a daughter, and so what we were able to do down here with some of my teams was raise funds, collect a bunch of soccer cleats, a bunch of soccer gear, and had other missionaries who were going to Colombia take it with them on their flights, and get it over there. So there's a huge need all around the world for the gospel, obviously, for love right where you're at in your own community, from city to city. And so God's doing some great things, and I would encourage you to use your talents and your gifts and whatever skill set it is, whether it's dance, singing, athletics, communication, cooking. Oh man, there's a million things that you can do. IT, social media. There's just so many ways to get the gospel out there, if you only are willing to answer the calling. And I know if you're under Brother D's watch, then he's encouraging you to answer the calling. So love you guys. Love you, Brother D. Thanks for the opportunity to come talk. Let me know if you need anything.